Hello everyone, and thanks for joining us. Voters are going to the polls in local city and school elections Tuesday.
Golden Valley voters are selecting 2 city council members. In all, there are 5 candidates in the running. Those in the race include incumbent Larry Faunist, who won in 2013. John Giese and Jillian Rosenquist have both served on city commissions, and both have also run previously for council. Andy Schuler has also run before. Jim Ryan is a former federal worker who recently retired. Eric Nelson has more.
I was a little disappointed that it was difficult to find a great deal of information about these candidates, but I did my best to get educated.
It's been a low-key election year in Golden Valley. 5 candidates ran for 2 city council positions without much fanfare.
Larry Faunist, as far as I know, he's the only one who was actively campaigning, putting out yard signs, etc.
City voting may not garner the attention that national or state elections do.
So my vote really counts.
Yes. But on a grassroots level,
normally it's first thing in the morning.
This is equally as important.
This is the people that are running our city, our council members.
Those are really the people who are making decisions that influence all of our government at the higher levels. So I think it's hugely important to vote.
What a difference a year makes. In the 2016 presidential election, the turnout was over 80% here at Precinct 6. Today, it'll be somewhere between 20 and 25%.
You may take this receipt and get your ballot at the next table.
There was no wait to punch a ballot today. Things were quick and seamless. Hennepin County now uses electronic poll books, which speeds up the process as iPads are used to check in voters.
It works very quickly, very accurately. The addresses are for each precinct are in each polling location.
Of course, some residents skipped that process entirely and voted absentee.
We had approximately 180 people come in.
Whatever your voting mode is, the key is just vote.
I vote in every election. I wouldn't miss it.
In Golden Valley, I'm Eric Nelson, CCX News.
And as far as schools go, a total of 19 metro area school districts are asking voters for additional funds, and they've been working on these plans for months.
Reporter Sonia Goins has a review of what voters in the Northwest Metro are deciding when it comes to schools dealing with growing student populations.
Voters in the ANOKA-HENNEPIN district are being asked to approve the largest levy in district history, almost $250 million. Some of that money would be used to improve middle schools and high schools, including Champlin Park, where portable classrooms are in place.
Our schools are 49, they average 49 years old. Champlin Park High School just had its 25th anniversary. That's one of our newer schools. So there's a lot of need for upgrading the schools.
Voters in Brooklyn Center have not approved an operating levy increase in more than 15 years. The district is asking voters for $29 million. Those funds will be used to provide construction money for classroom space and other improvements.
We're hoping and have confidence in our voters.
In District 284, voters are being asked to give the thumbs up on questions that center around the fast-growing population in the WAYZATA school district. Officials want about $70 million in bond funding. $30.2 million of that money will be used to build a new elementary school.
Our projected timeline for hopefully being able to open that would be the fall of 2019. And then we would be doing some other work around the school district as well to accommodate growth at our middle school levels.
There are 3 questions on the ballot here in the Hopkins School District. One referendum asked voters to approve $30 million for building repairs and renovations. Meanwhile, one expert says if districts don't get the money they need, budgets will have to be reconsidered.
So if these referendums are not successful, then school districts will have to go back, and many of them will have to make budget reductions because they really need this revenue to meet the needs of their students.
Sonia Goins, CCX News.